Hello my lovelies and welcome. I just spilled hot chocolate all over me. Hello my lovelies and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Laura Lou and I would love for you to subscribe. So today's video is going to be quite chill. I'm just sitting here drinking my hot chocolate and I did just spill it on me before. Oh, that's fine. It's actually kind of gone cold because I've been trying to film this for like, I don't know, 20 minutes and then my mom came out to shopping and then like it just, noise. So yes, I'm finally getting around to filming this. So today's video is actually going to be 17 things I learned in 2017. So I am filming this early because I want the Christmas tree up when I do upload this. But today is New Year's Eve, so Happy New Year everyone. We are going to 2018 tomorrow, which is scary. But yeah, I'm just going to get into the video. I have learned a lot and realised a lot this year. I feel like it's a very important year for myself. So I am going to share that with you. So let's just get into the video. Okay, so just start with the basics. I have learned a lot about myself this year. I learned things that I didn't know, things that I've tried to discover for a while. And yeah, I don't know, it's just been a year of realisation for me, I guess. I know I found out what I like, what I'm interested in, yeah, just different things about myself that I didn't know I had, like different qualities I didn't know I had. And yeah, I really feel like I've found my personality and found my true self. And then the second thing is along the lines of that, I have learned what I want in a friend and I have found my true friends and friends that I know I'll have for life. I don't know, I feel like I've had a lot of the same friends for a while, but you just know you've got a friend for life. And I've also made some like very new friends this year as well, which I'm very thankful for. But I just feel like I have learned a lot about friendships and how to deal with friendships and how to deal with different situations this year. Okay, number 3 is that you can't always be right. This took me a very, very long time to discover, and it's honestly only in the last few weeks that I've actually realised this, but I thought I'd put it in the video because it is still 2017, so I mean it's still something that I realised this year. But you are not always right. I am guilty of being in like rows, even as far as like little things with my mom or my dad and blaming them for, or even my sister. Like, it can't always be everybody else's fault. Like, you've got to start taking responsibility for your actions, and that has taken me a very long time to understand. But I now realise that I cannot always be right and that I need to realise when I'm wrong. Number 4 is to spend time with people that you love. I feel like this is very important. Like, realistically, you're not here for a long time. I know it's scary to think, but like, you never know when is the end. So I feel like it's so important to spend time with people that you love, your friends, your family, just, I mean, it's pretty basic, but you never really take these things into consideration, and that is something that I have learned this year. The next thing is so important. Oh my god, you gotta get rid of all that negativity. Oh my god, I have become the most positive person I can be this year, and I genuinely feel like that is true. Back like years before that, I mean, I generally am a happy, positive girl, but this year I've really learned to cut out all negativity and get rid of toxic people out of my life, and just, I don't know, just be happy. Like, your happiness is key, Yeah, so just get rid of all that negativity. Any toxic people, anything that's bad for you, not food because I'm still struggling with that part, but yeah, just in general, get rid of all that negativity, anything and anyone. Number 6 is also along the lines of that. It is your happiness coming first. So again, you gotta do what makes you happy. You're the most important person in your life. As selfish as it sounds, self-love is key, and you've gotta put yourself first and make yourself happy. Number 7 is the little things in life always count. So it is the little things and little features that your friends have, your family have, that you have, little things that they do for you. Even like a smile in the morning, like as cringe as it sounds. Like, I'm a very sentimental person. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but like, I hold on to things for a very long time. The good things, like, they mean a lot to me. Like, the tiniest thing will like affect me genuinely, and like will have an impact in how I am, how I feel. Yeah, it is the little things that people do for you and that you do for them. Number 8 is life is too short to be holding back on what you want to do. Like, I mean, for example, this YouTube channel, I wanted to start YouTube, as I said, I think I was 14. I can't actually remember the age. I was either 14 or 15. I said it in my video before, but life is too short to hold back on doing things that you want to do. So if there is something that you want to do this year, go out, do it, try it. New hobby, I don't know, new food, I don't know. but life's too short to hold back on all these little things. What? Yeah. Number 9 is stop trying to grow up. I am 16 years old and I am happy that I'm 16 years old, and I don't want to be rushing into things, like trying to make myself older. Like even as far as going to college, like I mean, I just don't want to grow up. I'm happy being a little kid, and I am one of the youngest in my year, but I am happy like that. I mean, I'm not trying to grow up. I'm not rushing any grown-up things. I am happy just the way I am. Number 10. Everything happens for a reason. Girl, I live by this. Like, I live by this. Everything that happens, I believe happens for a reason. And that goes in with checking my horoscope every day. I feel like I said this in a video before, but yeah, I check my horoscope every single day, and I feel like anything that happens that is connected to my horoscope happens for a reason. Everyone you meet them for a reason. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, everything happens for a reason. Number 11 is to not hold grudges. I'm a very, very strong believer of this. I could have the biggest fight with someone. Now, I'm saying that I've never actually been in a big fight with someone, but even just little rows, like I just don't understand how people can hold grudges. Like again, life is too short. I mean, why, unless someone does you really wrong, but even so, I just don't see the point in like holding grudges. Like life is genuinely too short. Number 12, it played a massive part in my 2017. It is to not care what people think. It did take me a long enough while to kind of realise this, but I feel like towards the start of 2017, I did learn to understand that, I mean, what other people think of you does not matter, and I genuinely believe that. I don't even just pretend to myself that I do. I genuinely do not care what other people think of me. Like, if you have an opinion on me, that is fine. That is your own opinion. I do not care, because all that matters is what I think about myself. Genuinely, I couldn't care less what other people think of me, of how I look, how I act, my personality, whether I'm mature, whether I'm immature. I couldn't care less. Okay, next one's kind of like on a less serious note, but something I've realised recently is that celebrities are still people. I feel like it's after I have like met a few famous people, and I've now like understood that like celebrities are still normal people, and I don't know why there's such, well obviously it's because they've got such a big following, but like I don't see why there's such a big like craze of like meeting a celebrity. Okay, that might have came out really wrong, I'm not too sure, but basically all I'm trying to say is that celebrities are real people. Number 14 ties in with the little things one. It is life is not about expenses, so you can have your happiness without any dollar. Literally, like you can be as happy as you want to be without money, without anything. Once you have happiness and once you have love, that is all you need. Okay, so number 15 is that it is possible to live without a phone. My phone just fell as I said that, grand. But yeah, it is possible to live without a phone. For anyone that doesn't know and doesn't follow my Snapchat, in fact I don't know if I've even said it on my Snapchat before, I get my phone taken off me every single night at 10 o'clock, okay? And I will admit, for a long time, I had ways around that of like, you know, sneaking my phone here and there, you know, I will admit that, hands up, I did do that. But this year I have really realised that you do not need a phone. I go to bed, well no I don't go to bed, but I get my phone taken every single night at 10 o'clock. I don't have it when I'm doing my homework or when I'm studying or anything like that. Like, you genuinely do not need it. Life does not have to revolve around your phone. And I know in this day and age, everyone's like, oh, but like your phone is everything. It's genuinely not. Like, the amount of hours that I do have it for, it doesn't really affect me that it goes to 10 o'clock. And people can't understand, like, oh my god, why'd you get your phone taken off you? But honestly, I really don't care. Like, your phone is not everything. Okay, number 16 is to not have any regrets, because at one stage it did make you happy. I feel like I'm doing like a quotes video here. But yeah, I am again a very strong believer of not regretting anything. I don't think there is anything in my life that I regret. Genuinely, like I don't. I mean, if I did it for a reason. Again, everything happens for a reason. Where are these all linked together? If I did it, it obviously made me happy, so I don't understand why I would regret anything. Yeah, I've made decisions that like weren't the best, but I still would never regret it. Like, I don't regret anything that I've ever done in my life. And number 17 is to be yourself. That is the last thing that I learned this year. In 2017, I really learned to be myself, not care what anybody thinks of me, and do what makes me happy. So that is the end of today's video and the end of this year's video. I just want to say Happy New Year to everybody, and thank you to anyone who is subscribed to my channel. Right now, filming this, I have, let me just check, I have 187 subscribers. It is obviously not New Year's Eve yet. I am filming this early. I think it is the 16th. Wait, let me just check. Yeah, it's the 16th of December. So, I mean, this is my last video of this year that will be going up on my channel. So, thank you to everyone who is subscribed. I mean, I don't have a lot of people, but I'm very grateful for anyone who is subscribed and is watching my videos. It has definitely made me happy, and it has been a big part of my 2017. So, Happy New Year, everyone, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and let me know if you did enjoy it, and I will see you next time, or next year. Bye!